Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So you may notice something immediately. Something's different. Yeah, it was time to donate my hair. So I did it last week. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. I shaved it last week. It's already growing in a little bit where you can, I don't know, I made a few mistakes, but it happens. I did it myself. So yeah, I was in the middle of writing my last paper for school, and I just needed a break. I needed to type like another 2,000 words or something, or 1,000 words, I don't remember. And I was just tired. It was like 11 p.m. at night. It's time. So I took a break and just, well, I put up in with twin tails or whatever first, and then cut them off, and then yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. But yeah, I felt it was time to donate. It was long enough. It was like, I don't know, it was like down to here or something. It was just over 30 centimeters. So was that 12 inches? Just over 12 inches. So yeah, that's what my 8th time, I think, donating my hair. I don't remember, 7th or 8th? 8th, I think. Yeah. So, but yeah, it'll probably be another 3 years or so before I get another haircut. Yeah, it was almost 3 years ago since I cut my hair. Was it Golden Week 2019? I cut my hair a long time ago. So we'll let it grow out again. Yeah. But yeah, so I haven't made a video in a few weeks. I've just been busy, really busy. I think, as I said in my last video, my finals, it was like my finals weeks. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner. It's warm today. It was like 80 degrees today, almost 78, 79. Pretty warm, and it was snowing back home. Sorry. But yeah, I was really busy. I didn't deliberately put things off like I think most people do, but it was just how things happened, you know, I guess. And just, I don't know. But yeah, so I didn't rush my papers, but I just had to write a lot. I already had the outlines and whatnot figured out. I just had to basically fill in the information, which was hard to do. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, I guess. Just because I also had 2 tests at the same time to study for, and they were pretty difficult. Actually, I got my unofficial grades back, and I did better in my phonology class than I did my, course design class, which I thought I was going to do better in my course design class than my phonology class. So, whatever. It was okay. Yeah, my phonology class was just something else. I don't know. Like, the course design class was great. It was fun. Always looked forward to going to that class every Friday night. It was a lot of fun. It was really laid back. But just something about the phonology class, I don't know. Just the whole, I think I talked about in my last video, the whole class dynamic was off. I don't know why. Just, I don't know. I could probably go into more details, but whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. But it just threw off the whole, I don't know, flow of the class or whatever. And it just, I don't know. It's not that I didn't enjoy the class. I really enjoyed the class. I think there was one point where I said to my one classmate, I'm like, I'm just not going to pay attention to anybody else in the class, really. And just focus on the information, enjoy the information, and enjoy learning the science or whatever, phonology, you know? I really enjoyed the class. I really liked it, and I would like to study more of it, but it was difficult. It was a very, very difficult class. And so our last test for it, I wanted to ask my professor about it, but I didn't get a chance to ask her because we were quite busy on the last day of class. But the final test was, what was it? It was a 2-part test. The first part was doing like the phonetic stuff of it, so like transcribing regular spelling of words into the phonetic spelling of words and understanding the different stresses of words and, stress. Not this kind of stress, but, the kind of stress of a word that can change the meaning or the whatever, of the word. Not the meaning of it, but you know what I mean, how it's used, right? But anyways, that part was easy. I finished in I don't know, it wasn't that bad. But the second part of the test was it 42 questions? No, it was what was it? It was 12 questions. No, let's go back. It was 9 questions with 3 bonus questions for a total of 12 questions, but they were selected from 42 questions, which we got 1 week in advance, and this part of the test was open book, open note. So essentially we could answer all 42 questions and then bring in that note, or I did it on my computer. I brought in my computer, and we could use that to answer the question. So as long as you had the right answer, all you had to do is pretty much rewrite it out. And that's what I did. But 42 questions, 1 week to prepare for it. It's a lot of questions in 1 week, and very difficult topics, or very broad topics and whatnot, and I don't know. But I feel like perhaps the test was designed for the class to work together. I take how many people are in our class? 8 people? 9 people? 8 people, I think, in the end. So we could have 5 questions or 6 questions each or whatever, answered them, shared the notes with everybody, and then just kind of rewrite it when you're writing your paper or your final test. And that's what my other class expected us to do, was to work together to find the right answers, so that we were learning and not just making stuff up for the test, right? So anyways, we didn't work together as a group, and so I had to find the answer. I worked together with my one classmate. We did a little bit, shared some answers back and forth, or where to find it, whatnot, in the textbooks or whatever. But yeah, I still ended up answering over 30 questions by myself. And I had that test to study for. I had one final paper to turn in, and my Friday paper, my Friday test, and my Thursday test all in the same week. It was a lot. It was 20-page paper and just a lot of essay questions. So yeah, it was quite tiring. I wasn't stressed out or anything about it or worried. Just tired, really tired. So I don't know how my coworkers with a full-time job actually did it, but they did it. Wait, did I say my coworkers? My classmates. My classmates with full-time job. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. But yeah, that was that. And then the week after that, I had my next final paper to do, which was also a lot. Ended up being 20 pages as well, give or take a cover page or two, which I guess added to the page count. But they're each almost 5,000 words. So anyways, but yeah, so I was just really tired, and yeah. And then the following weekend right after that, I had a bit of a my friend is starting her own English school, so I offered to help her out with a like a not like a kind of an event, I guess, where she was inviting the students and some of her friends to just, talk and hang out and, practice English. So I went and did that. And that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. But that just added more exhaustion, I guess. So yeah, needless to say, I took a few days off. I'm still pretty tired, but I was thinking yesterday that it was only about 2 months ago that I had, or probably had, COVID, right? A month and a half ago. So I think I'm still just a bit tired from that. Still feeling a bit of fatigue, I think, from that. I don't know. I just get tired really quickly still. And I'm not even doing much. Maybe that's why I'm not doing much. I need to go out and do more. But no, I'm staying pretty busy. Had a job interview the other day. I think it went well. It'll be interesting if I get it, because I applied for one part of the job, but when I told them I'm going to need a flexible schedule in the future, they're like, how about you can do this other job instead. It'll be less pay, of course, but okay, sure, I can do that. It's a job, right? So we'll see what happens. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. But if I got that job, it would be cool, because it's like the logistics part of a company, and I would be doing like product photography, which would be really cool. I'd really enjoy that. They're like, yeah, you'll be taking photos. I'm like, yeah, that sounds fun. So just waiting to hear back, but hopefully I got it. And if I do get it, I'd start in a couple weeks, I guess. But we'll see. But speaking of photos, I have like a huge backlog of photos to edit. I have like, I don't know, dozens of photos. I went out to another park. Was that last week as well? Yeah, just last week. So I've been busy, right? To take pictures of flowers, which I'm not a big flower photo person, but it was still a lot of fun. In the end, I did find some birds and start taking photos of birds, so that was cool. But it was really nice. It was really pretty. There was just so many people there. It's a big park, but there's still a lot of people there, so it was hard to get a good photo of just the flowers. So whatever. Some of them turned out okay. I just have to go through and edit them and whatnot. But yeah, so I did that. And then speaking of photos, I'm thinking about buying a new lens. So I still have the Patreon going. So thank you for the people who have been paying for that every month, even though I haven't been writing a blog, which I need to do, which I'm going to do. But I saved up enough money on that I can buy a new lens, which is going to be really exciting. Or I buy a new lens, or I match the money that I made on Patreon and buy a drone. And I almost bought one yesterday because I knew I was going to be home this morning. So I'm like, I could order one last night and be delivered in the morning, because I'm going to be really busy this weekend, which I'll talk about here in a minute. But I started doing some research about it, and it's not that it's a problem. How do I explain it? But you have to get it registered and whatnot, which I can do. There was a whole website that guides you through it step by step. You have to get it registered and whatnot. But then I found that the fly zone in Japan is only like way out in the countryside, which is okay, but I live downtown Osaka, right? So it's not difficult to get to the countryside areas, but it's still like I just can't go outside and fly it. But then I saw somewhere that maybe I can, as long as I keep it at a certain height. Like it was like, if it's below 150 feet or something, 30 meters. Is that right? No, that'd be 90 feet. Or was it 50 meters? I can't remember now. It was like 30 or 50 meters. If you keep it below that, you don't need to worry about the restrictions. Okay. But then, I live like right next to a river. So if I crash it, goodbye. It's going down the river. That'd be bad. And there's like, it's very dense around here. So I can't, I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. So it's either buy a new lens or get a drone, or maybe both. We'll see. I need a job first, and then I'll decide. But yeah, I almost bought a drone last night. But there's a new drone coming out here maybe next month. So then maybe I was gonna get a DJI Mavic Mini, which it's not that expensive, but it's old. It's like how old is it? Like 2 years old, I think. 2 or 3 years old. And then there's the Mini 2, which is apparently much better than the Mini 1. And then the Mini 3 is coming out next month, maybe. There's rumors of it, I don't know. And the Mini 1 is down pretty low in price. Not pretty low, but I mean, it's like the base. There's two types. There's like a base package and then like a combo package. The combo package is now down to the base price. So I don't know. And I was watching some videos, and the quality of it is still really good. Still really good. It's not like it's a bad drone or anything. It doesn't have all the super cool features like the new ones will have. But those super cool features maybe I don't need. I don't know. I'll think about it for a little bit longer. So maybe I'll buy one. It's not that expensive, really. Well, the new one's going to be expensive, but the one that I was thinking of buying, it's not that expensive. So, or the other option is I buy a much cheaper one that doesn't have a lot of features at all, and I use that as a beginner and see if I like it and see if I enjoy it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so I don't know, but I'm going to do something or get something camera related soon. Maybe a new lens, at least. I don't know. I can't find one that I like, so we'll see. But anyways, so now something interesting is going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be fun. I think so. I hope so. So I've mentioned it before that I've been teaching a kid English through Minecraft. And it's been going great. We've been doing it for about a year now. Over a year now. And I think I mentioned it in my last video. I can't remember that I met up with her dad. We were discussing things that we can do more to try to improve her English faster or better or whatever. Or just improve in general. So we talked about going somewhere, and we decided the other day that tomorrow's lesson we're going to go on a field trip to the zoo. Yay! Which I'm really excited for because I like going to the zoo. It should be a lot of fun. And so our plan is, hopefully the weather's nice. It should be nice. It says it's going to be clear in the morning. Is we're going to take our cameras and we're going to take a bunch of photos, hopefully, and then maybe make a photo book of our photo album or book or whatever. Excuse me. Of the pictures she's taken, and then she has to write what the animals are in English or whatever. So it'll give her, a chance to really practice the animal names in English. So we'll see. That's the plan for now. We'll see what happens. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But yeah, I mean, it's probably going to take a couple weeks in general. I mean, because we have to take the photos, find out which photos are good or whatnot, and then get them printed, and then whatever. But yeah, it'll be fun. I guess like a scrapbook, I guess. We'll do that. That'll be fun. So I'm pretty excited for it, but I have to get up early tomorrow. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow morning. But it should be fun. It should be exciting. So I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah. And I just like going to the zoo anyways, so I can go by myself. It's no problem. And then, maybe we'll go to this zoo tomorrow, and then next week or next month or whatever, and go to a different zoo or whatever, or a different park or something where we can try to find new words that we can learn and something we can take photos of, maybe flowers or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if she enjoys it. Regardless, I'm going to, because it's the zoo. So, but all right. Anyways, I think I've been rambling on for a little bit. Other than that, not much else going on. I've just been busy. Oh, one more thing, I guess. So one of my final projects for school was designing a reading course using comic books, using Spider-Man specifically. And I think I did all right on the project overall. I had a lot of good ideas, but as I mentioned before, my friend started her own English school, and now I'm trying to take the Spider-Man idea and change it into more Japanese comics, specifically Doraemon. So I have it here somewhere. Nothing's at hand close by when I talk about it, whatever. But anyways, I'm almost done with the first chapter, and then I will show it to my friend, see if it's a good idea, see if she likes it, and then try it out, see if it works, see if there's enough we can do with it to try to promote, one, studying English, and two, reading comic books in English, right? So we'll see if it works. But anyways, I think I'm gonna, what time is it? It's like 11 p.m. I think. Well, it's after 11. Let's go to bed soon. I think I will probably finish it either, I don't know, tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. But then, yeah. Alright, anyways, I think that's about it. This video is quite long. So thanks for watching. And thanks again for the people who have been signed up to my Patreon. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in it and want to help me get better camera equipment sooner, you can always join up, but no pressure. I need to start doing more on it. I need to start writing a blog. So, oh yeah, that's my blog. I was going to write about next week's trips. I'm going to go on some photo trips for taking photos with the intention of joining like photo contests. But anyways, that could be another video maybe next week or something. Alright, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.